All right, we're here with Coach Grossner. You guys responded well after the loss to Benedictine with a nice 63-point performance last week against Avila. Talk about the way your team bounced back.
Yeah, it was a nice win for us, and I thought both sides of the ball played well. Special teams played well. We took a big lead in the first quarter, and then kind of had about a 5-minute period where we went back and forth, offensively and defensively, and then the lead was gotten by some turnovers. Defense created some turnovers, offense scored, so all of a sudden we're up 4 scores quick, and then towards the end of the first half, our guys did another nice job of making another run. They scored to make it 28-3, and then we put 2 more touchdowns on the board, and I believe it was 42-10 at halftime, which was a very comfortable lead. Now we went into halftime, and good teams and bad teams could go into halftime and kind of sit on a lead and say, okay, this game's over. What I was proud of is our kids came out in the second half and played really well in the third quarter, and then we got a couple young guys in there in the fourth quarter, especially a quarterback. Adam Lomenick did a nice job of leading our team all the way through the game, and I felt like it was a 60-minute effort on all sides of the football.
You also inserted a few new players in certain spots. Talk about how you felt they played on Saturday.
Yeah, Emerson Clark stepped up and had a nice game for us as a senior, 10 tackles, real good performance. And then Preston Randolph stepped in, got an interception, got a big hit that he was thrown out for targeting. It's been appealed. Our commissioner and our head of the referees have said it was not a targeting foul. Now it's at the national level, so we're anticipating that he'll be able to play in the game Saturday, but we're still waiting on word from the national office. But I thought his insertion helped us from an aggressive standpoint as well as making some plays. And then Avery Parker stepped in at corner and played lights out. I thought, for his first start in his collegiate career at the varsity level, he stepped in and played like an experienced veteran at corner, which at times, when you're out there on an island, you can be set up for some big plays, and he did a nice job. So we feel good because we got Preston Shank, we got Dwayne Sims ready to go. So now we have some depth in the secondary that I think is going to help us throughout the rest of the year. Offensively, I think, for the most part, Jake Morse really smoothed out his game. He was 22 of 31 for 340 and tied a school record with 6 TDs in 3 quarters of work. That's pretty impressive for a quarterback. That's a nice day to have. But his receivers, I think he threw to 10 different guys. TJ Holtrup had a big game for us, stepping up and had a few catches, and we need that out of our tight end position. All 3 running backs ran well, so I think we're starting to hit on some cylinders, but we're sure going to find out Saturday.
We've got your rival coming in, MidAmerica Nazarene. It's also homecoming. The theme all week, all year leading up to this game has been, party like it's 1999, Prince's song. Do you feel like, hey, this is the team to end the streak, and will they be partying like it's 99?
Little history on the theme. 1999 is the last year we've beaten MidAmerica, and so that's kind of why that was thrown in there. So when you talk about rivalry, yeah, proximity creates a natural rivalry. We've had some great games, but we haven't beaten them in 13 years. So from that standpoint, I'm sure they look at it as, oh yeah, here we're going to go play Baker and get another win. We're trying to overcome that. So there is some tension there. Yeah, I feel like we've got a good football team, and I think they have a good football team. They're the best 1 and 2 football team in the country as far as I'm concerned. They've played 3 tough opponents. Their first 2 games, kind of like us, sputtered at times and didn't come out with a win in those 2, and then went down to face a very good Evangel team and took it to them. It was 54-20 type score, and they were real impressive in that win. Hey, yeah, everything's on the line. When I say that, when we play MidAmerica, the pride, the respect, the locale, everything, recruiting. We've got a lot of kids from the Olathe area. We've got a lot of kids from the Sunflower League, and so do they. And so those kids faced each other in high school. They've got bragging rights. Until we get it done, they can call themselves the king of this rivalry. And we need to take care of business. We need to, number one, play well. But if we have an opportunity to win this game, we need to finish and win this game.